So CEO of National Broadband Ireland, TJ Malone. TJ, good news for Clare and particularly rural West and North Clare that Lisdoonvarna, Milltown, Malbay and Rahey Cross are due to be connected to the NBI network later this year. What will this mean for the local community?
Look, it's game changing for the local community, Dara. I mean, we've seen it all over Ireland as we connect rural communities, and people are coming back from the cities and towns, and we're seeing a reverberation into all the local villages and towns around Ireland. Especially I suppose when COVID happened, and it's the first time people could actually work remote from home, and now with the availability of the highest next generation broadband fibre going into their homes, it's just a game changer, and it just regenerates the whole community.
To date, €89 million has been invested in Clare as well. Over what kind of a timeline is that? Because that's a huge investment.
Yeah, it's a huge investment. So we started the program just over 6 years ago, and we had a time frame of 7 years to roll out across the whole of Ireland. And the one mandate that we had was that we had to bring all 26 counties together at the one time, so that nobody would be left behind. And when I say no county would be left behind, but no individual would be left behind. So every single person in Ireland will have availability of really high-speed broadband service. So we started 6 years ago. It was a 7-year program. We're on track. We're actually slightly ahead of track. We had 537,000 premises at the start of the program, and we will complete 564,000 premises. So another 30, just under 30,000 additional premises by the end of this year. And all of them now, we've 85% now complete, and the remaining 15% are well under construction and will all start falling complete within the next 9 to 9.5 months.
And I think it's fair to say when, I suppose, look, the layperson might hear about a rollout of broadband infrastructure and they're going to hear about it coming to Lisdoonvarna, Milltown, Malbay and Rahey Cross. They might think, well, I can already get internet in all of those places. So what is the difference here? Essentially, this is enabling high-speed data.
Yeah, look, that's exactly what it is. Look, it's the next generation of fixed, like of Wi-Fi in the house, and gives you more speed. So yeah, some people will have what they would think is enough broadband or enough services there on the old copper lines, but the old copper lines will be switched off as well. Like that's their legacy. It's like they're 40 to 50 to 60 years old at this stage, and so they will be switched off in the coming years. And the fibre broadband will be the next generation. So it's like having a 40-year-old car sitting in the driveway or a brand new Ferrari. That's the difference. So you're going to every day pick the fastest car that's there. So we would encourage people now to look up NBI or National Broadband Ireland and see if they're ready for service at the moment or when they will be ready for service. And as I say, we're a wholesale provider, so we actually just build the network. And then other operators like Sky and Virgin, Imagine, Vodafone, and all the local operators, up to 50 different operators, sell the services and connect up the homes from NBI. So if you go onto our website, you'll be able to log in and you can choose any one of those 50 different subscribers, whichever one you want to pick and whichever gives you the best value for money.